G'day, well, finally back at it again. It's now January 2025. So pretty much from May last year, I had my lower right leg amputated and the tip of my thumb from the knuckle forward died. So spent most of May through to the end of August in hospital with 4 operations and everything else. So the house pretty much stayed still. So it wasn't a great year. The good thing was we managed to finish the house internally and the outside, minus landscaping, but finally managing to climb back on the digger and start throwing some dirt around. I've started topsoiling. I'll spin you around. So we've started topsoiling on the excavator. So it's done that semicircle bit, the nature strip. Starting to get a bit of grass, throwing seed down. It's not the best time to start trying to grow grass. We are in the middle of summer, but at the front of the house, coming along nice. But I want to try and get some grass up now, so I've done down the side as well, throwing some topsoil down there. So it's a bit unfortunate right now. And you have to excuse the bouncing, the camera and stuff. I am now in a wheelchair until I can get a prosthetic leg made. I'll be in a wheelchair, so that again is a bit of a mission, getting around and things like that. So had a bit of a rest through September, October, but then started to get back on, starting to grow a bit of weed along the side of the house. I'll have to poison that. I haven't thrown seed down on this yet. Hopefully do that this week and start trying to grow grass. I've got rid of the container that went today. So finally that's out. It's been here for a few years now. But yeah, the good thing is I can climb back on the digger now. So it's good to get out here and play in the dirt again. But I can't get on the bulldozer anymore. I can't operate it, it's steered by left and right foot and a gear stick in between. I can't even juggle moving my foot across to turn and stuff like that. So I'll have to get rid of the dozer a bit sooner than I expected. So I've still got a massive pile of dirt that in May I got all of what I'd pushed out, all that pad's full again of dirt, which has grown grass, what you can see over there, massive weeds. So I need to push all that out. There's another 200 odd tonne I got dumped there. And then I went into hospital and have grown a whole forest now in the backyard. So, but I'll get back on. I've had a lot of topsoil dropped off as well. I had 20 loads of topsoil dropped off, got a bit of clay dug out, got to move to the back as well. So I'll probably do that with maybe a skid steer or something like that. But yeah, I'm gonna now move on to, I've got to strip a bit of the old dirt off the back of the house. I can't take you down there right now. I'm on the chair, so I'll have to go down there with the excavator. But yeah, looking forward to getting back into it. So won't be long, we'll just topsoil the other side of the house and the back of the house, and then hopefully I can get rid of the dozer and I'll have to hire something with pilot control. Just move some lights out of my face. Yeah, with pilot control a bit easier for me to drive, and yeah, we'll start pushing all that dirt down the hill again. It will be easier now. I do live here, so make life a lot easier when it's a nice day. Can go out and push all the dirt down the hill. So yeah, I'll jump on the machine and start moving some dirt around. Oh, I guess I should show you as well how I get on the excavator now. It's not the most gracious of moves, but it gets me on there. It's hard when I don't have both my hands. If you don't know, I can't open my hands, they're both closed fists. And now I'm missing my right leg. So it is a bit of a mission, but I get on there. So let you have a look.
Oh, and my chair is remote control, which makes it pretty cool. Helps to get it out of the way so I don't run it over with the machines. First I scraped off all the existing rubble and grass that had just grown over time. So I did have to keep, right where I'm digging now is the tap and stuff, so I did keep a bit of distance from that. My wife dug it out with a shovel. But we just cleared all the nature strip and this semicircle area, dug it down about 100 mil because there was a lot of big rubble and bits of concrete and stuff in this area. I am really happy with this digger. From the time I've had a few years now. It's been out in the weather. It's still in very good condition. Bit of paint fade and stuff, normal stuff you'd expect for a machine sitting out in the weather. But it still starts first crack every time. Hammers along good, and the more I use it, the easier it's getting, and it just feels good for a little machine. And yeah, it does a lot of work. I'd definitely recommend, if you're after a cheap excavator, to have a look at these. They do a really good job. Haven't spent $1 on it. So this part of the video was taken early in May, late April and early May. So if you notice, I've still got both my legs. So this was on the nature strip here. I only stripped off about 30 mil, mainly just take the grass, and there's a little bit of rock and stuff on there. But by the time I got out of hospital in September, end of August, it had fully grown back, so I had to redo it all again. But it's amazing how much dirt you strip off just pulling off 30-50 mil of soil. You get a massive pile. In this section there was a lot of big rocks, so I had to scrape off a fair bit along this side of the house. It's just a lot of big rock and all other crap that had been buried and in the ground, but so we ended up putting a fair bit of topsoil on this side. Looking back now, it doesn't seem that long, but the little man just on screen now, it's surprising how much he's grown up in the time since we've been landscaping this property. Again, I'm just scraping back about 50 mil, sometimes a bit more in areas, just before we lay in the topsoil. Just leaving close to the house, don't want to hit the house or scratch anything, but yeah, just taking the top layer off really, so I can cover it with fresh topsoil. Feels like I'm forever adding to these dirt piles. Every time I get rid of it, I end up piling a lot more dirt back onto it. So now I only have this little bit to do and the other side of the house, just scrape back grass, especially along the fence. It's built up along the fence. And then I might hire a posi track, come in just to run the topsoil to the other side, and to this side it'd just be a bit hard with the digger, or time consuming, not so much hard. And then, yeah, start trying to push that dirt back down the hill again. If you're wondering what this machine is, it's an Achilles 1.7 tonne excavator. In my opinion, I think it's a great little digger. I've had it for about 3 years now, maybe a little bit more, and it's forever sat out in the weather, the sun, the rain. It has faded in a few spots on the back of the seat and just little areas, but other than that, it's perfect. It just keeps running. It starts every time, doesn't use a lot of fuel, and yeah, I think it's a very reliable machine. I'd definitely recommend, if you're looking at a cheap machine, to look at one of these. I think for around the house and little farms, even to do your own small business or that, I think it'd be an ideal little machine for the price. I don't think I'd buy one to rent it out, but if I was just using it myself and looking after it, I think, yeah, they're a very good machine. I have to be careful in this area. There's a few drainage pipes and stuff around there. It's hard to see on the camera, but there's about 3 different pipes there, all poking out.
I've just stripped off a lot of the rocky crap off the top, just so hopefully we'll get around 50mm layer of topsoil over it. But we'll have to rake the edges and stuff, pull some of that rocky stuff back, but then we'll lay 50-30mm sort of topsoil. Just do the back till we can get a machine to move all this dirt. A massive pile again. There's a fair bit of work in that. And then we'll move around to that side, start doing that side of the house, and the whole right around the house will be fully topsoiled. We'll only have to worry about the main backyard and the lower backyard. Hopefully if the weather stays nice, we'll keep moving next few weeks and pump a lot more dirt in and out.
Well, I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and hopefully we'll see you again when we're moving a bit more topsoil and cleaning out this backyard. See you next time.